To know me a little bit better, I've been selling on eBay for about 10 years now, and I do it part-time. It never started like that, but I made it like that later. It was more like me trying to get rid of some of my old video games or any video game system that I had. It was more to get to like extra money, just to get like, you know, get rid of him, like I said. But it was at a point where I noticed that there was a lot of cash flow going on. So today I've been selling video games. I move on to shoes, and then I move on to clothing, because that's what you find at thrift stores. But today I'm going to show you what are the top items that you can start looking at the thrift store clothing wise. So we're going to talk about brands that actually bring money to the table that I've been selling for years, and they are still consistent. So stay tuned and I'll explain them in a second. Have you ever heard about vintage clothing or vintage t-shirts? Well, this is one of them. And what you look for to make it vintage is they usually have like big stamps either in the back or the front, but they always have like their date imprinted. Like right there it says 1997, and they also are single stitch. And when they say single stitch, it's, if you see right there, it's just one line on the stitching on the actual sleeve. That right there is just one line. If you see, I'm going to show you one with two lines. This is not fully vintage. This is, that's what two lines look like. That's usually not vintage. When you see that single line, that's the single stitch that they call for. So that's actually vintage. Big graphic items, like none of these items are actually vintage, but they have really sought after like big prints. Like for example, this one has like all the T-Rexes, which I'm sure is going to be somebody that likes that. And as you can tell, my thrift store has really cheap prices for t-shirts. They're $3. This one, actually, funny enough, I have a friend that is a pilot, or he's studying to be a pilot. I sent him this and I was like, are you this cool? And he's like, dude, I'll buy that from you like right away. And of course, you know, that's just, you know, something that is eye-catching like that is always going to be bringing money to the table. This one is actually a Nike, and it has this big skeleton like ripping like a basketball net, looks like. I mean, it looks like a really quality t-shirt. Stuff like this is eye-catching for me, so I feel like, and it's a good brand already, so it's gonna sell well. It's gonna bring money to the table. Another brand that is really easy to spot, but it's easier to spot because it doesn't have like a tag right away. Like you look for a tag, it doesn't have one, but usually has like 3 stripes like on the shoulder. Let's see, I'm sure I did see this one. Not always, but usually it does. That's gonna be called Lululemon. They definitely have the print of the logo right there. This one also has it. This is that's the actual new logo they have, but it's always like hidden. It's a really sought after brand. It does pretty well. It's pretty flooded now. The whole community basically is looking for it, so you're going to see a lot of listings. It doesn't sell nearly as much as it used to, but it still sells. So if it's a good price, like again, my thrift store actually asks, I mean, this is a polo shirt, that's why they ask a little bit more, $5.99. They will sell as long as you have the right price and they're in good condition. Yeah, we're getting dressy now. So this is a brand that I've been finding. It's a pretty newer brand that I've been looking for. Sorry, rookie mistake. My GoPro died, but the video is going to keep going. So this is another brand that I look for, Missing in Maine. These are really quality like fabrics. I've been wearing these, like not these shirts specifically, but I mean the actual brand, and they're super comfortable. These I paid $7.99, and again, this is quality that is definitely going to sell. Like you can actually have like a little logo right there. They're called Missing in Maine. They're not as crazy expensive like they used to be, but they still bring money to the table. Sometimes if it's like the same size, that's a medium classic, I can bundle these together and bring more money in. It's actually be selling for like $25 a piece, I believe, so I can definitely bundle these together and ask $50. I'm sure that I can sell them. All right, this next brand is called Jack Archer, and I just recently found this brand. It's called Jack Archer, and you can kind of give it away when you see the back of the back pockets have like this like tab. Both of them do. Once you see that little tab, that's why they are. Jack Archer by itself, these are about $40 to $45 each. So I don't want to really bundle them together because I feel like the two colors are great. You know, you have the beige with the dark gray. So I mean, I could bundle them together, but I don't really want to ask like $80 to $90 for these. So I'm just going to separately actually list them. But again, I could bundle them together because they're the same size. So probably it was the same person that donated them. Keeping the same theme, this brand is called J-Star Raw, which I recently found out about this, and actually it's a good brand. I haven't looked these up yet, but I'm sure they're like about $40 in pre-owned condition. It all depends on what color, condition, and all that good stuff counts when you're listing stuff like this. But I mean, it's just like a brand that it's kind of like an obscure brand that a lot of people pass because it's really like, you know, it just says Raw. So, but it's a really good brand. I mean, some of their stuff sells for over $100 in their website. Another brand that sells really well for me is going to be Peter Millard. A lot of people that know this brand, they have really quality polos, golf polos. I mean, quarter zips, pants, all this good stuff. I stick to the summer comfort, and I try to stay away from the plain colors. This one is actually striped, so I'll go with it. Their quarter zips sell for a premium as well. Logo, like embroider or just print it, it's still good to buy them because the quality is what sells. I sold a lot of them. They have like random like logos from somewhere else. Sometimes they sell for less. Sometimes, depending on the logo, it'll sell for more. If it's actually a golf course logo, is gonna like, it's a really like sought after one that you need like a super high membership to be there, it's probably gonna be worth a lot more. But yeah, I definitely Peter Millard, usually I pick up. People that know me know that I'm a big nerd. I will pick up anime t-shirts because I know they have a really great following. By the way, the One Piece is my favorite anime of all time. Anybody that doesn't agree with me, well, you have your own opinion. I will find them, and especially these big art, they do sell a lot better. Legend of Zelda is my favorite franchise, favorite game of all times. And other videos I'll show you my full collection. I am a video game collector as well, but I'm also a reseller. I resell video games, I resell t-shirts, I resell clothing, I resell shoes, anything that I can make a profit on. So I don't leave these behind because I know people like them, and the better the graphic, the better you can sell them for. I just recently found this brand today, so I'm just going to share it with y'all. It's called Robin's Jean. And apparently they have this, it's a brand that has like these crazy patterns. And look at the back. It's just crazy though. Yeah. Very eye-catching for sure. And they sell for quite a bit of money. Like, I think I started listings for pre-owned like $100, $80, $75. I mean, that's a lot of money for some pre-owned piece of clothing. Obviously I paid $5.99, which is a great. It just draw my attention, and I was like, I've never seen it before, never seen the brand, so let me look them up, and then they actually ended up being worth a lot of money. And that's the end of this video. Just like, subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.